were sitting in the living room and on the couch, I just started feeling myself. I mean, I never did exams, and I immediately felt a lump. And they did the first surgery. I had to have two, because my margins weren't clear after the first one. I have 4 children. I have identical triplets at the time, they were 3.5. And I have another daughter who had just turned 1 in July. And I was working full time.
The question for any woman who's been diagnosed with breast cancer is, what does it take to give you the best chance of beating this? For the most part, people get through this amazingly well. There's a lot of people that can keep working, they can keep functioning, they can keep doing what they want to do on a day-to-day basis throughout their therapy.
This is going to sound crazy to a lot of people, but the thing that scared me the most about chemo was losing my hair.
For a lot of women, that's the worst part of this whole thing. They don't mind the loss of dignity. I mean, they don't mind the needles and they don't mind the pills. Losing the hair is a big deal.
And then I tried to prepare them that I was going to lose my hair. And I'll never forget the night that I showed them. And I had a wig on. And I took my wig off. And she just looked at me. And she got this big smile on her face. And she's like, "Mommy, you look like a princess."
What we're learning is that breast cancer isn't one disease. It's a bunch of different diseases that have different underlying factors driving them. Every 2 weeks, we have conferences where we sit down with the radiologist and with the pathologist and with the surgeons and with the radiation oncologist and with me and my partners so that we can talk about these cases.
I absolutely felt like I had a team with my doctors. I felt like it was a team effort. And even the nurses, you put the nurses in there. The nurses that I sat with during my chemo treatments.
And I tell you, what we have here is great people. Our nurses, our pharmacists, our nurses' aides, everyone who works in our cancer center is wonderful. And that's what my patients tell me, is that the people make this place work. It was about 2 years ago that I was diagnosed with cancer. I had lymphoma, and my decision was that I was going to be treated right here. I sat in one of the chairs right over there. Same nurses, same everything.
It's funny because when people find out I have triplets, they always say, "How do you do it?" I can't even imagine. And I look at the situation with breast cancer the same as I do with them. You do it because you have to. There's no other way to do it.
Being a part of so many people's lives, I mean, that's what makes us. I mean, people become special. So that's one reason I do this.